Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Michael. We are going to get started in just about a minute and a half. We're live on YouTube this evening. We are going to go through kind of real brief corporate overview of Snap Delivered and how you might be a part of it. So we'll get started in just a moment. We're live on YouTube this evening. We are going to go through kind of real brief corporate overview of Once again, like I said, my name is Paul Michael. We are live on YouTube this evening. We are going to go through a brief corporate overview, give you a little background into what we're doing and why we're doing it, and how somebody invited you on here to see how you might be involved. So give us about 1 to 2 more minutes. I just want to make sure we get a little time for everybody to jump on here, and then we'll get going. All right, let's go ahead and about 1 more minute and we'll get started. Once again, my name is Paul Michael. I'm with Snap Delivered. You were invited on here tonight to find out a little bit about why we're so excited about what's going on in the restaurant delivery service business and how you can be a part of a billion-dollar industry. And we're going to get started in just about 30 seconds. So we really appreciate you taking your time with us tonight. It's going to take about 15 minutes at the max. Just want to give you a brief corporate overview of what's going on, why we're growing so quickly around the country, and how you can be involved. So give us about 30 more seconds and we'll be rolling along. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into it tonight. Like I said, my name is Paul Michael. I am one of the founders of Snap Delivered, and I'll just tell you a little bit about my background. I didn't grow up wanting to be in delivery. I've been in sales and marketing and owning different types of businesses for the last 20 plus years. But, you know, I ended up getting out of high school barely. Didn't have great grades. I ended up waiting tables in a country club in Texas. So kind of started out in this field, but I really wasn't excited about where my life was. And at 22, I was very, very lucky. I met a guy that was worth, at the time, about $100 million, went on to be on the front cover of Inc. magazine. And he became my mentor. He became someone that started teaching me about how to find opportunities and looking for the opportunities when nobody else saw them. And, you know, I got really excited because, and it's been very successful over the years. You know, I've owned different businesses. I've been very successful, exited a couple of companies very well. But about 4.5, 5 years ago, I had a gentleman that I'll talk about a little bit later named Tony Swantak. That actually, him and his partner had a business doing restaurant delivery. And I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't want to know anything about it. I just didn't understand it. And so, but he kept talking to me about it. And I started realizing that it was becoming bigger and bigger. And at this point, they were in small cities in Salina, Kansas, and Topeka, Kansas. But then they started growing, and I kind of got involved with them then. We ended up having over 300 cities around the country. They exited to a larger company. And, you know, Tony kind of got out of the industry. I enjoyed the industry. I thought there was something really there, but I really didn't think it was going to last the way the big companies were doing it, like Uber Eats, like DoorDash, those type of companies. Because if you don't know how they do it, and I'll go through some basics of the company. You can read that on the screen. But we're in the restaurant delivery business. It's already a 50 to $60 billion industry, I think. Actually, it says 107 billion, so it's really big. And it's growing every day. But what happens is most of these companies, they do the exact same thing. And I'm just going to leave these up here so you can kind of read through them. But it just kind of gives you some background and understanding of how big this industry actually is. And so I got excited about it. But what I didn't get excited about is that most of these companies were all doing the exact same thing. And what they were doing is they were charging restaurants between 15 and 30% on every single order. So a restaurant does a $100 order. Before they ever get any profit, before anything happens, they have to take $15 to $30 off the top and pay one of these companies. And I didn't understand how they could do that. I knew restaurants worked on small margins, low margins. And I just didn't get how they could keep doing it. And nowadays, these restaurants are starting to figure out they've been getting it taken advantage of. But delivery is not going away. It's here to stay. So what we wanted to do is disrupt the industry. If you look at what Uber did with the taxi industry, they disrupted it. They made it so that people could go on an app, push in some buttons, and have somebody come pick them up and take them somewhere without having taxis and all those things. So we want to do the exact same thing. We want to disrupt the industry. We want to put together a program where the restaurants pay a very small flat fee. The customer gets great value for what they're doing. They pay a nominal fee. They can pay a membership fee of $10 a month and get unlimited deliveries with us. So we're really excited about where this is going. I'll just kind of give you some ideas of how it normally works. Average of all competitors. So let's say a restaurant does an average of $20 or 20 orders a day. Some restaurants do way more than that. But on this, let's say $38.98 is the average order. That's $284,000 in annual sales. At 35%, and that does go as high as some of these delivery services charge when they add in all their fees and they raise the price of the food sometimes. That's $99,000 they're going to pay in fees. Let's say that was half of that. Does the delivery service really deserve $50,000 of their $284,000 in profit to go and take it from point A to point B, or 100,000? So what we did is we said, you know what, we're not going to do it that way. You know, we want to do it differently. So 20 hours, we do $2 an order to the restaurant. Say the same exact thing, 20 orders a day, 7,300 orders a year, $14,000 a year in fees. How many think a restaurant would much rather pay $14,000 than this $99,000? That's an $84,000, almost $85,000 annual savings. You know, these other companies, you know, we don't have a restaurant commission fee. We have a flat members rate fee for our restaurants. The restaurants get paid within 2 days instantly. The drivers get paid. There's no hidden fees for the customer. Uber Eats, if you look in this, they have all these different things. I had some friends of mine the other day that had an order from one of the big three, and I'm not going to say which one, but they said, look, their fees aren't that bad. And I said, well, look down there at the taxes and fees. And I said, how much is your order? And they said like $50, $48, something like that, $50. And I said, well, what's your tax rate and your sales tax rate in your area? And they said 7%. I'm not the best in math. I'm really not the greatest person in math, but let's say it was $48 times 7%. That's $3.36. They had $13 in taxes and fees. That extra $10 or $9 and something change went directly to the delivery company on top of whatever else that they were charging, whatever else they were charging the restaurant. So we looked at this and said, you know what? We just want to do it differently. And we want to build this on a way that our customers could get started with us for free. Customers can refer other customers and make a small percentage on everything that happens. Our corporate, the people that are running this have done this before. Myself, I kind of put this whole thing together with a friend of mine named Tony Swanchak. We have a gentleman named Jason Bryan who exited the company for over $80 million about 10 years ago now. And we have some amazing people involved in our business with the company and the people that work with us. So we're growing on a daily basis. We have an incredible support team. But we give people the ability to do two things. Some people just want to become a free customer. They want to refer restaurants. They want to refer other drivers. And they want to refer other customers. How many of us naturally refer things that we like? We all do. So we give somebody just downloads our app, they'll get a referral code, they're able to send that out to other people. Any person that uses that will have the ability, and I'll show you in a minute how much money they can make off of that. Then we also have a business builder program. If somebody really, really wants to get in and help us open up cities and help us recruit people around the country to actually build the business, they can become a manager. It's a $299 one-time fee per year annually, and they're going to get, the customer over here, he says, free customer, download the free Snap app. You're going to get 20% on all personal referrals. That's anyone that you refer to the company. And they all can be doing using the app. A manager that earns 20% on the referrals, they earn on their front level referrals, 10% on their level 2 referrals, and the ability to earn on 5 levels of referrals to promote and qualify for infinity bonuses and our round robin lead generation program. So we have some people, and listen, if this is you, you're more than welcome just to become a free member. We're in pre-launch stage right now. We launched this whole thing nationwide on September 1st. And at the end of this thing tonight, I got something really exciting to tell. I mean, I know a lot of the people within our company are on here, but we have a big kickoff coming in October of this year for our company, like a big party down here in Florida. Everybody loves to come to paradise. So 4 ways to earn. You can refer customers, you can refer drivers, you can refer restaurants, and you can refer other people who want to become business builders, managers that help us. Nobody's going to have to warehouse any products. Nobody's going to have to do any of that kind of stuff. All we do is go out and find restaurants that we can help save money, find drivers that want to help deliver the food and make a great income. And we refer the restaurants and other people that want to work in the company. So I'm just going to give you a real quick overview of this. I don't want to get into a lot of details tonight. Our comp plan is totally available. We have new videos coming out all the time. But if you just look at this right here, 10 restaurant referrals at 20 deliveries a day, that's 6,000 orders a month. Just as a free customer referring this out, 6,000 orders times 40 cents per order, that's 2,400 a month. How many of us could probably get a hold of 10 restaurants and we'll help, or 20 restaurants, and we'll get you those. I'm sorry, 10 restaurants at 20 deliveries a day. We'll help you get those restaurants. We'll help you talk to those people. We have videos coming out. We have all kinds of ways to walk around and tell these restaurants, hey, you know what? You're getting taken advantage of by these bigger guys. You're getting taken advantage of by these companies that have never been profitable. And all they're doing is taking your hard-earned money and putting it in their pockets instead of yours where it belongs. On a delivery example, if somebody becomes a supervisor with their company, there's different levels in the company. They can get paid 20% off their front. Like I said, you can have people that just get started, doesn't pay a thing. That's totally up to them. And I'll tell you about a founders program we have coming up in just a moment. But Connect One, that's 10 restaurants, $3,600 a month. And this is just an example. I'm not going to draw this all out and tell you how it all works, but it's very lucrative. Our pay plan has been built so that we are motivated to help other people. Like I said, you can get started for free, but if you want to become a member, it's $299. But I have a special thing that we have going on just for people who become what we call founding reps. Right now, we are in a pre-launch stage. We are going to launch completely on September 1st. We're actually doing some testing in other cities and some things going on right now around the country. But right now, we're looking for people who want to become founding members. And I'll tell you exactly what a founding member is. That's the person that wants to get involved with the company, wants to work, wants to get out there, wants to help us build this thing, wants to earn a residual income. And what we've done is we put together founding membership benefits. Instead of $299 up until I think we're going to cap this at 200 people for our founding members program. It's $99 instead of $299. So you automatically get it $99 after the first year. It'll go back to the $299, and there's benefits and bonuses paid off of that. But founding member benefits, free delivery for the life. You'll never have to pay for delivery when you're in town or wherever you go around the country. You get promoted to a level of supervisor, which once you understand our promotion levels, there's rep, there's manager, there's supervisor. Once you get to the level of supervisor, I mean, there's even more bonuses out there. We give profit sharing. Each person that's a founding rep is going into our profit sharing pool, where you have the ability, you're going to get one share automatically as soon as we're profitable. If we're profitable in our first 30 days, which would be our goal, I can't guarantee that's going to happen. But within 6 months, I can almost guarantee we will be 100% profitable. And what will happen is we'll take 2% of the company's overall revenue and we'll put it into a pot, and it'll grow and that'll grow and that'll grow. And only the people that are in that will get a piece of that. We're going to have special founding members only training. We have a training coming up in October that we're really, really excited about. We're going to be doing trips. At some point, we'll have stock options where you'll be able to get options in our company before we go public. Advertising opportunity. We'll be introducing an advertising co-op. So you have the ability to, instead of having, have to do all the advertising and cost yourself, because this is your own business, you get to own this own thing. You get to write off all the things that go along with business. But what happens is you can also join our co-op advertising program, where you can get into the co-op, pay a little bit of money on a monthly basis, but you get to share in a huge advertising budget that we're going to put together. So we really appreciate you getting on tonight. I really just want to go through. I would encourage you to go to snapdelivered.com. Right up here at the top, you can get started as a, you can go right here, founding member registration, $2.99. It's only $99 right now. We're excited about our company. We hope you will be too. We usually talk to 3 different types of people on a daily basis. First type person looks at this and goes, you know what? I can't wait to become a free customer. I can't wait to be able to refer this to my friends because I already naturally refer things. Why not do it and get paid for it? But that's the first type person. The second type person goes, you know what? I got more questions. I think I want to become one of those founding members, but I got more questions. Listen, get with the person that invited you on here tonight. Have them set up a call with myself or Tony or one of the other leaders in our company, and let us show you how this thing is really going to play out, how we can take all of our experience that we have in different industries and in this restaurant delivery industry as well, and combine all those and have a really amazing opportunity for you. Third type persons like I was. When I got started in an industry when I was 22, I met a guy that said, hey, you know what? I've got the experience. I've done this more than once. And he had, and we have too at this point. I have over 30 years experience of building companies, sales teams. Tony has built sales teams of over 300,000 people around the world. And in this company, we're in the process of getting ready to do that all over again. So third type persons like I was, hey, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to become a founding member. I jumped on and I got excited. And I'll tell you this, October 16th and 17th in Florida, and I'm going to put that up for the registration form tonight. We are having a full-on training for founding representatives or whoever we get for 100 people only. We're only taking the first 100 people because we really want to take 2 days and really show people how to do this business, what to say to a restaurant. We're going to do role playing on how you talk to restaurants. What do you say to drivers? How do you build a huge sales team? How did Tony build a sales team of over 300,000 people around the world? We're going to do that on October 16th and 17th. We're going to launch this company on September 1st. And we're really excited. We have some great, amazing people in our company that are getting started on a daily basis. And really, I really enjoyed sharing my vision and talking to people about what they want out of this company. And that's exactly what we're here to do. So I appreciate you getting on tonight. Take a couple minutes. I would go to snapdelivered.com. There's a couple videos you can watch on there, some things you can download. But I would encourage you to get started as a founding member as quick as you possibly can. And let's go out and build a dynasty together. Thanks, guys, and have a great night.